Yeah. What it do? Welcome back to the Fairly Decent Podcast. I'm your host, Jason. As always, I got my co-host, CJ, with me.
Sir.
What's good, buddy?
What's going on, y'all? We back.
We back.
We bike in it.
We back in it.
Good to be back, man.
How you doing?
Good, man. Good. You know, same old. Trying to get into the flow of the year. But you know, everything's been quiet and clear.
Yeah.
So that's been really good. So you know, I can't complain. How you doing?
Good, man. I mean, work has been kind of insane with this weather that we got. So it's been an absolute scramble on getting people where they need to be and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. We move on.
Yeah.
I see you, you're back in the lab doing music.
Yeah, man. The bug has finally bit me again. You know, this shit always happens to me every year around winter time.
Yeah.
And it's like, I lose that like motivation to like create. And it's like, yo. Gee, what are you doing here, bro?
What's going on?
I mean, we're literally First of all, when did you get here? Oh shit, my shit was locked. It wasn't locked. Oh, yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, I guess G is here. Just somehow popped up.
All right, well, now I guess we got to re-intro the pod.
Let's go.
My bad.
No, you're good. Sit down. Yeah, sit down.
I mean, you're here already. You're
Yeah, I mean, you're here
into
already.
My house, so I mean, I guess.
Y'all recording? Y'all recording this right now?
Yeah, we are actively recording.
We are on right now.
What is happening?
Right?
What is
We're
happening?
just falling off the rails, bro.
This
G just
podcast.
walked in. There happened to be a mic there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
So I knew exactly where to go too. That's
Right?
crazy.
I knew we set up that third mic for a reason. There was a reason.
I had a
man.
feeling, bro.
Yeah, just had a feeling.
You know what? I had a feel. I was just walking down. You know.
Just happened to walk down the street.
Yeah.
That's what's
like,
up.
Let me pull up on CJ, see what's in his fridge.
All right. Well, first and foremost, round of applause. Greg is here.
Yes, sir. The
Yeah.
gang is back.
The gang is back.
What up? What up? How y'all doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Hanging in there, man. One day at a time. That's all we get.
That's all we get.
All we get, man. It's good to see you, brother.
Good to
Glad
see
you're
you,
down
man.
here.
Likewise.
Glad
Love
you're
these
down
guys
here.
right here.
That's the way you walk into a podcast right there.
I mean, if I was gonna walk into a podcast, it would definitely be that way.
Straight to the
I didn't know I was
fridge.
walking into a podcast. I was just, going to see my bro,
Word.
my bros.
Well, just like we do,
Yeah.
we're cooking up.
We're
And that's
cooking
what
up.
we about to do, man.
What y'all talking about?
You know,
What were we talking about?
we were just catching up. I think you were touching on work and how the weather has been like.
Yeah, if you want to go outside and play golf right now, just go ahead and put the clubs right back in the car.
Right
'cause
back.
it is no point in
Nope.
going out there.
The conditions do not permit.
They don't, and it's crazy because the amount of people that have come out to the golf course that are trying to play golf,
Still, like even in spite of the weather.
in spite of the weather, and just it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I mean, I love golf more than a lot of things. I
Right.
won't say it's the thing I love the most, but I love golf more than a lot of things. You wouldn't catch my ass dead outside right now playing golf.
No. It's too cold, man. It's been entirely too cold, as I know you can relate to.
For
But
sure.
Virginia has been really cold this winter, yo.
Yeah, it gets cold in Virginia, guys.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. It's been nasty outside. The ice, that's been the worst part. It hasn't even really been snowing. It's just like ice everywhere,
Yo, it's
And-
funny.
figuratively and literally.
It's funny because golf is like that one sport where, like, if you're a diehard basketball player, serious about the craft and all that, like you're just out there range.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Or you can go inside and play basketball.
Facts.
That too.
And I mean, you can go inside and play golf, but the options are very, very limited into what you can do. I know the weather was good on what day was that? Was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday
Yeah.
felt really good outside. No, the day before yesterday. What
No,
was that? No, that was
It was
yesterday.
yesterday,
That was yesterday,
because I told Z when I got to work, I was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're open." He's like, "Man, what the?" F-?
I,
He's
was
like, I
so
swear to
tight.
God, I would have came out there and played
Bro, I
golf.
would have instantly got dressed and went down there for sure.
It would have been a crazy time because that course right now is just
Ugly.
ugly, and like the lakeside
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
frozen. The whole
I
lake
didn't
is
even think
frozen.
about that. Damn.
So
Yeah,
like
that's nasty.
it's one of those things where like the golf course isn't going anywhere, man. Like
Right.
It will be there when it warms up.
Find something. Spend time with your family,
Yeah,
y'all.
spend time with your family. Shoot a podcast or something. Do something with your life.
I mean, if you hit the ball into the, instead of hitting it into the water, if you hit it on the ice,
You can bounce it off the ice.
That's a whole different dynamic.
Hey, actually,
winter golf.
we have definitely played winter golf, and I can honestly say it's my least favorite golf.
It's rough. It's hard to enjoy it,
There was
especially when you're not good at golf. So like me out there, I'm already struggling, and then you add 20 degrees outside. It's just like torture. Honestly, you can't even enjoy your day.
You ain't generating that much heat either.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there was one day I was at work, and it was like 25 wind chill, like 19, and CJ was by himself out there playing, and he texted me like 6 holes in. He was like, "Bro, what the fuck am I doing out here?"
I'm so mad at myself.
He's like, "What am I doing?
Why did I do this?
Yeah, why did I do this?"
It has you now, though.
Exactly.
It really does.
I'm that locked in at this point.
For sure.
I'm determined to get like all of my close friends on the bug.
Word.
Well, you got the right one, because whenever CJ gets interested in doing something, he totally locks in. So
He has
Word.
been locking in.
Yeah.
And I
he
will
would
say,
be the one to be out there questioning
sure.
why he's out there.
But I'll still be out there though.
yeah, I will say, of the people that I've played with on like their first time, CJ and Jacob have improved much faster than a lot of people that I've seen.
That's what them boys do, though.
Yeah.
They really lock it.
Yeah, we were just talking. We went bowling with my mom, and we were just talking about how just like our circle of friends are just like since childhood have been just naturally good at
Things.
processing something
Yeah.
and just like being good at it.
Yeah.
And like we've always, no matter what it is, the kitchen, the jobs, whatever, the military, sports, potting, anything that we do, like we just pick it up. Like I think we just see things from a different angle and process things. And that's always been really cool to see. Like literally all of our friends is like naturally good at stuff and being patient with it too. I think that's the thing too.
For sure. I wonder what that is, right? Like just to unpack that. Is it? I feel like we've never been super competitive, like against each other.
Right.
At least not on the surface. Maybe like we always just kind of.
I don't even think
It's a
we
different
really
kind of competitive.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I want to be good because my friends want to be good at
It's
it.
like a supportive competitive.
It's not like I want to be better at you.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Or better than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At golfing, it's like I want to be good because he's good, and then that like we push each other to. I think that's really dope. I think that kind of comes from like where we're from, and I'll attest to me. Like I think a lot of times you push to be good at stuff because you don't want to be the butt of the joke. Because like in middle school, you're gonna get roasted,
Oh my God, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and whatever it took to not be that guy to get roasted. I think that plays a part too. I feel like,
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because that's it's kind of how I met you.
right?
So, like, and it could have easily been like, I want to be better than this kid. But like, I remember in 4th grade, somebody came, it was like recess or something like
Yeah.
that. And then you were outside like cooking up dudes. And somebody came
On
and
the
said,
playground.
"Yo, Greg, somebody outside better than you in basketball." I'm like,
Wait a second. Wait a
And
second.
I go outside and there's this kid and like he's got people floating, right? Because you always got like you had this crazy like hezzy back then.
Right.
And like people didn't know when to jump or whatever, so like they're literally just like floating around. It's the weirdest thing about your game, but like,
That is literally how. That's how I met Cadero too. Actually,
word.
the same exact thing. He was going off in PE, and somebody was like, because he was super fast on it. I just remember seeing him just like first one up and down the court.
I remember Cadero being really explosive.
Yeah. And it was the same thing. And yeah, we both played drums, but the basketball was the thing that was like, nah. We got to play each other, and like the same thing, man.
I think what helped you with golf too is you went into it with a realistic mindset.
Yeah.
A lot of people go into it and like want to be like super nice right away. And that's just like maybe some things you can do that with, but golf is just like one of those things that like you're gonna go your entire lifetime and still find things that like you can always do better like every single time. So I think you going into it like with a realistic mindset also helped you not like burn out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like not get so discouraged like the first couple times you go out and like, you know what I mean? You shoot what you shoot and it's like, okay, like, yeah, you shot this, but that's what you should be shooting like at this point in time. You know what I mean? I think that really helped you a lot.
I've been enjoying that because it's like for golf for me has been something to work on.
Yeah.
Like something solid to work on that I can look back on and see like progression.
Yeah.
And like I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I think that's been the best part about it.
And it helps that like the stats are there for you to like are readily available for you to look at. Like you can mark down everything you do, whether it's like green and regulation or like just score and like match your pars to your bogeys. Like the data is like readily available for you right there. So you can track your progress without even like really thinking about it.
Yeah, I do enjoy it. It's not like basketball. Like I don't have
four other
this
people
shot where, you know, from this angle, I missed that score or missed pass or turnover. Like you don't really keep stats that way. And just recreationally hooping, like, so that's a really cool.
And because the teams change so much in something like basketball, like you can't really compare one game to another because you might have
team sport.
You might have 4 different people on the very next game that you play, and that just changes the whole chemistry of the whole thing. Where golf is like, bro, it's you, and it's only you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
One thing I learned about golf recently, actually, since you know, even when we jump on the game, you know, we jump on like 2K or whatever. It's a game about temperament and
most
patience, and really, every game you kind of play yourself.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Remember that time we went to Top Golf and
bro, you was so mad.
I was getting, I'm like throwing the club.
Yeah.
And just like
he like walked out to go smoke. He was like, nah, I'm
like, fuck this shit.
I was like seriously stressed out about that.
Yeah.
For some reason. But like I realized, I mean, I'm a little older now too, so that's probably a part of it. But like, you know, my age has allowed me to identify that.
For sure.
Like, okay, this is a game about playing yourself.
Yeah.
And
you can only play
not
your
just,
game.
like, freaking out.
Yeah.
That's been my thing. Even back in the day, like playing ball, I used to like kick the ball if I have a bad game. Everybody was mad at me, like,
and you were mad at you.
Yeah. That's really what it was. It was like temperament. I wasn't able to step outside of myself, and yeah.
Golf is one of those things that will like, in the best way possible, will humble the absolute shit out of you because in theory, when you look at it, like it seems so easy.
Like all I have to do is from this tee box, especially if the pin is just straight. All I have to do is hit from here to there in 5 hits.
Yeah.
And then you hit the first shot and it goes over there. And then from there it goes over there. And then it goes over there. Now you're like 9 strokes. And it's like, bro, it will humble you.
It really is an exercise in like self-control.
It seems easy, but it's not. And I enjoy that.
I remember the first time that I think me and CJ went out, we were contemplating like, do we want to play 18 holes? And I think we finished 9 and C was like,
I was burnt out.
Yeah,
bro.
he was like, dude.
Burnt out. There was like, in my mind, I was like, there's no way I can play
9 more of these.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Just the level of stress.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even that. It was just the stress of like doing this another 9 holes. I was like, I'm not ready. And that's another thing, like you said, going into this open-minded, I already knew, like, I'm not ready. Yeah. I'm not going to force myself.
Yeah.
Just so I can say, oh, I played 18. I'm golfing. Like, no. It's not that deep.
And I think it helped you also when you came in because you came in on the tail end of like semi-warm to cold season. So you haven't even really experienced like warm golf yet. Like what that's like to be out there and just
golf.
Yeah, or hot golf. Like
Bikram golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've played like 10, 15 games maybe, and I'm still only getting a taste. Like it's not even.
And I would say
the iceberg yet.
Let's just call it 10. Of the 10, 7 of them have been in sub 35 degree weather.
Absolutely.
So like,
and that boy Jacob will fiend to go. Like, if it's open, he's like, "Yo, let's go." And I'm like, "Dang, bro."
We started a round one time, me and C, and we got to like hole 4, and Jacob was like, "Yo, you think I could pull up?" I was like, bro, we're already halfway through the round.
He's like at work.
Yeah, he was at work. Gonna leave work and come and join. I was like, bro,
we're already 4
holes in. Like,
I think that's the powers in general.
For sure.
Y'all are like that. Y'all just,
like, I don't care. I'm gonna pull up and make this happen.
Once you see something that you're interested in, you just get after it.
Yeah.
That's why I love y'all.
Word, bro. Yeah. But nah, man, it's been good, bro. I like the direction that life is going, like this 35 and going up this slope and into golf.
Yeah.
Recognizing ourselves when we know we are able to get outside of ourselves and like process things. Everything isn't so tense. Even when life is intense around you, like I think we're at a point in life where we can just like sit back and be like, all right, you know, what's what can I control? What can I not control? And I think I love seeing that amongst my brothers and myself. And I think it's really cool to watch and see, man. Like none of us are crashing out, you know, and we could easily,
As much as we want to, yeah.
we could easily crash out.
Easily crash out.
But nah, why? Like why?
Yeah.
You know, why?
Yeah, why? I mean, the way I see it is like, dude, every day that like we wake up and we're given a chance to like go, doesn't matter what you do, to go do something, like that's all it's about, man. Like I get that like we have struggles and we have financial issues or mental issues or whatever, but like the fact that you were given the ability to get up in the morning and go do something, like that should, for me, I know it's easier said than done, but for me, that like is easy enough for me to like put some of that like other shit to the side. That like some of this shit is not that deep. Like
it's not.
I mean, like 2 Chainz said, if you wake up in the morning, you're winning.
Literally.
Already. You've already won.
Yeah, and that's it's not easy.
It's not
easy to sort of adopt that kind of philosophy that like once I got 2 feet on the ground, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah,
right? Because you're just wrapped up
in
all sorts of nonsense.
100%.
Like, yeah.
Bro, to be clear, I've had days very recently where I wake up and I want to be like in that winning mindset, like, all right, another day. Yeah. But then you have that feeling where it's just like certain emotions are consuming you. And like, I've just stayed in bed all day. Yeah. You know, I've had days like that. So I know that it's not easy. And sometimes you got to take care of yourself and like listen to your body and stuff. But I've had days recently where I'm like, you know what? Not today. It's not happening today. You know what I'm saying?
But just even the thought process of like that whole idea going through your head is already a step in the right direction. You know what I mean? Because it's very easy to have that same feeling and then go crash out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's where the crash out happens is when you do that. Like, so you get to that fork in the road and it's like, I'm just going to, you know what? Today is not the day for me. I'm going to take this one off and we'll try again tomorrow. Or the other side of the fork is today is not my day. Fuck this shit. I'm going to go crash out. And it's like, I think even just maturing as a human is even just being able to realize that you have come to that fork in the road.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just to be able to pinpoint, bro. But you know, I love being in this mindset going into the new year. We're still early. It's only like what, the 4th of February. So the possibilities are still endless, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We just can't let time get away from us though. That's the thing too.
Yep.
Because it's gonna be August before you know it. Yep. And what have you done? You know?
Yeah.
So it's a real perspective to like take control of. And speaking of which, we brought G to 80404 night last night.
Let's go!
Yeah, his first time coming down from Rochester. There was a lot of love in there. I had a blast. We took January off just to like breathe for a second and also like build a buzz up, build a demand.
I feel like that helps so much.
Yeah, I think so too. Even from just the quality of beats. If we just talk about that, everyone's beats elevated so much within a month break. Like everybody that went up there, I was like, bro, what? So even that was great. Getting back in there and everyone just saying how much they missed us. But more importantly, for me, it was so dope to have both of my brothers there last night. I'm glad you got to see that last night, man.
Yo, that was a wonderful experience.
I was gonna ask, what was your experience?
From on a few different levels. That was such a cool experience. First of all, the noise y'all were making, like every producer that came up, every artist that came up was like, I need this music, right? Like I would actually like listen to this all the time.
100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, the sets were great. Your set amazing.
Thank you, bro.
Especially that one flip of what was that? Strawberry 20.
Yeah, Strawberry Letter.
Yeah, that one definitely stood out a little bit for me, but like the whole set was crazy.
Thanks, bro.
Glop's crazy, Swelty, King Kaiju
went nuts.
Went nuts.
He left Earth last night, bro.
It's beautiful stuff. Hearn.
Yeah.
was in there doing some like unorthodox stuff. But
Yeah.
like I absolutely fuck with that shit.
Yeah, shout out Hearn, man. That was dope.
Yeah, man.
That was dope.
And then just like the environment itself, the people, it just felt safe, kind of. Can I say that without sounding corny?
No,
I think that's the perfect term.
Perfect term for it.
And it's crazy. I'm real quick. I was on the phone with somebody earlier, and they were telling me basically that scene at Hot for Pizza is like dying, and 8044 Club is like the only hope to that venue. And I don't care, because however you look at it, when we're there, it's safe and it's a lot of love, and there's a lot of artists, no matter what they do, to just be and exist. And that's what I care about. I don't care about the popularity or how popping things are. Like I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So
there was one point in time last night that G looked at me and he was like, it had been like 4 or 5 people had come in, and every person that they passed, they like dap, hugged, dap, hug, dap, hug. He was like, this shit is like really really family in here. And I was like, bro, like everybody in here knows everybody and loves everybody. And
it's like the scene that we all want.
Yes.
That we've always talked about. We've always wanted a scene just like that.
Yep.
You know, and so that felt good. And the pizza was pretty good too.
Yeah.
I gotta say, as somebody who, you know, shout out Pizza Wizard.
Shout out Pizza Wizard.
I'm a cook. I make pizza. The pizza is pretty decent too.
Yeah,
so
that helps.
That's just like an added bonus.
He kept asking me. He was like, "How do they get away with selling single slices all night long?" I was like, "Not just all night, all day, and night."
Yeah.
I think that's what keeps them afloat, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, everything there is delicious. The sandwiches are really good. The wings are so good. The salads, the
salad is good there.
Salads there are really good. So I mean, you know, I'm just glad you were fine. I've been talking to you about this forever, and I'm glad you were able to be there. And
yeah, I definitely got to pull up out there just to eat some food.
Word.
One of these days.
Just for the vibe.
And pull up and play some beats.
Hey, now.
I'm still working on that.
I'm just saying.
Don't put that on me.
I'm just saying. Nah, but how's Rochester?
Cold.
For sure. I can imagine right now.
Yeah, I mean, like literally cold, not figuratively.
Yeah.
It's a very like kind place as far as the people are concerned. Rochester's gonna be Rochester, man. It's you know, good vibes, a lot of good music out there.
Yep.
Like artists. Yeah. I didn't know what to expect when I moved down there, but it's, you know, a really creative town, and it's embraced me and been kind to me. So yeah, I got a special place in my heart for there. I've been there almost 10 years now. You know,
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
It's been a while.
It was 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I did not. I mean, I knew that, but like,
yeah. What is time, bro?
Yeah, I got some friends out there doing some really cool stuff, and some of them are allowing me to do really cool stuff. I just had my second solo show.
Yes, sir.
Let's clap that up. Clap that up.
I really wish I could have been there, man. It looked
Same.
amazing, bro. It looked amazing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of an experimental show, and that I was displaying works in progress and kind of figuring out if I'm, you know, still in that mode, or if I need to take some more time. And turns out I probably need to take a little bit more time, but it was still received really well, and people were interested in the work, and the turnout was cool. So yeah, that's fun. And there's like, I'm just gonna springboard off that into the future, and you know, hopefully keep cranking out some good stuff. It's just it's hard to, when you look at the state of the world, and sometimes it's hard to think people would be interested in painting,
Sure,
regardless of what the message is. Just like a visual, like, you know,
we say the same thing about this podcast all the time. Like, it's kind of weird sometimes that like on an average between like 3,000 and 5,000 people like just sit down and watch this. It's like sometimes it just doesn't even compute to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. There's the lesson though. It's like you have to just keep going, because we need beauty
for
in
sure.
the world. We need stuff like, you know, I personally I want to make things that look cool. I'm not super I I'm not super like avant-garde in the way I execute art.
Right.
You know, I'm very like surface, and you know, I want to make things that look cool and kind of weave in my own, you know, ideals or whatever, but in a very subtle like way that looks kind of cool. But you just have to keep doing that. We have to keep wanting to make the world a more accessible place via stuff like this.
Yep.
A more beautiful place.
Yeah.
You know, just like making the world a place that more of us want to continue to live in. Because you know, sometimes it's hard for, you know, a lot of people to want to continue to live.
Yep.
That's a real thing.
Especially during these times, you know what I'm saying?
So, exactly.
I think about it as like the media and the propaganda is gonna do what it's gonna do. But like if we can do as much combating to that as far as like the stuff we leave behind as human beings, like do we want art and music and what we do to be what represents who we are as humans, or do we want what the media is showing? Like which one of those things do we want to represent us as humans? And like that's why it's more important to like go harder with the art during these times, you know what I'm saying? Like as best as we can, because it really is not, it's not an easy thing to do, man.
Well, yeah, because you got to find that balance, right? You got to find the balance of I'm gonna tune out the noise and keep doing what I'm doing, but you still got to pay attention.
Yep.
So you still got to know what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like there's it's really a balancing act when you're creative.
Absolutely, yo. It's not easy. I've been making music again and cooking up, and like a lot of times I'm finding myself wanting to really attack certain subject matters that like go hand in hand and speak about things that are going on today, but like I don't want to talk about it.
That's been the hardest
like,
thing.
I don't want to put that in the music.
That's been the hardest
thing. It feels like it'll like taint the the music, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna turn into somebody who's like preaching about and telling everybody how they should be living their lives, what they should be focused on.
Yeah,
but you still got to pay attention to it, and
for sure.
Occasionally you still got to speak on it.
Yeah, that's why I always try to. The main goal is love, so I at least try to leave it at that surface level, and everything that comes under that, you know, take it how you want to, but like I'm gonna at least have the love part in there, but. As far as talking about the nitty and gritty of what's going on and how our country's being ripped out of our homes, and it's nasty, man. It's really nasty, bro.
I just think at some point, and I don't want this to come off like the wrong way, because everybody, if you know me, you know where I stand, how I stand. I don't need to come on this podcast and say it. But at some point it gets to be like talked about so much that even if you don't have an opinion, you're forced to have an opinion because it's all anybody is ever talking about.
Yeah.
So it's like the more that we can break up like the noise and talk about like other like positive shit, if we can like separate, if we can take people's brains away from all of the media stuff that goes on every single day, if we can take their brains away and have an escape for an hour, I'd rather do that than to get on a platform and just give my opinion, because my opinion is just that. It's just my opinion.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So to the next person, that doesn't mean shit. But there's something that we could put 10 different people with 10 different opinions, and there's something that we can all agree on.
Mm-hmm.
We will all find something that we agree on. And I'd rather focus on that stuff than to just continue to feed the beast that doesn't benefit us in any sort of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's crazy to me is like I think about this all the time too, because you know when you as far as saying like there's something that we can all agree on, it's like we were all kids once, and that's the part that trips me out. We were all children, right? Every dictator,
anybody who's ever lived,
we were all like little kids once, and we all wanted more or less the same things then, but like, you know, what happens along the way, and that's where things get like just kind of tricky, I feel like.
Yeah, that's the scary part, bro, and it changes people so much. People who are in positions of power and stuff like that, man.
And like I said, if we can provide a space that takes those people with these people and our people, if we can provide a space that brings all of those people together, even if it's just for an hour, that's my main goal here. Like there's enough noise in terms of negativity that's already out in the world. Why do we need to provide more of it?
Right. Right? Yeah, exactly.
You're adding fuel to the fire.
Exactly.
You're making the separation, like the line, thicker, and it's like how can we like shorten this line that's like in between?
Yeah. I think doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Doing the things we're doing.
And speaking truth, I think, the less interested you are in the disaster that is Earth right now, and talking about that and everything that's wrong with the world, it means more when you do feel the need to talk about it.
Sure.
Especially with everything that's going on out there, like AI. I feel like every time I talk to y'all, I'm talking about like AI. And
we talk about it a lot too.
Yeah. So I mean, there is a lot of noise out there, and I think just sticking to your guns and if love is your governing like kind of principle, then you can't be going in the wrong direction.
Right. Yeah. Exactly, bro. And that's how you get stuff like this podcast and the event last night. That's how you get stuff like that. Because
most definitely,
it was nothing but love in the bar last night.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. That was a good time. I had like 5 shots, 4 beers.
It happens fast in there.
Yeah,
it happens fast. They take care of us, bro. We had a good time, man.
It was a very good time.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you're down here, though, bro.
Happy to be here.
I'm glad. With that being said, bro, like sometimes I think people need to realize, like, especially when you're working to survive and live, that sometimes like you really have to take a break and you have to get out of your surrounding area, meaning like out of your hometown or out of the town you're in. Like, I think it's important to just separate yourself for a week if possible. So I'm glad that you've been able to take this time for yourself, bro, because I know you've been working your ass off and just it's time of year and just going through your routines daily, bro, and to be able to come back home right now.
And just being trapped in the house because like it's so cold and icy and snowy, rainy outside.
Being stuck in the gray. No, it was definitely like the writing was on the wall, for quite a while now.
Yeah.
And I just you gotta get out.
Yeah.
I hate traveling. That's the thing. It's
right.
Like, I'll come up with excuses.
Yeah.
But
I'm at that point now, to be honest. Like I feel myself, the writing's on the wall, and like sometime soon, preferably when it starts to warm up, I'm taking a trip. Like I need to get away. I feel like I've been in the same routine, in the same area and energy for a while. So I'm definitely eyeing a trip soon, bro. I think it's just necessary, y'all. Like take some time to yourself, get away.
Say that first thing again. Take some time for what?
For yourself.
For yourself,
Yeah.
man.
I think that's the important
That's this thing
part.
that a lot of people need to hear right now is you have to take time for yourself. You have to take time to learn about yourself. You have to take time to feel better about yourself. You have to take the time to recognize what you're doing wrong in your life. And you gotta fix those things, man. Like nobody is going to do it for you. And I know that, I mean, this has become a topic that like I'm almost tired of speaking of, but like I feel like I need to keep speaking on it because like I'm hoping eventually like it'll start sticking like with some people. And it's like, dude, it has nothing to do with like we don't love you or it's just sometimes like, sometimes people push people away so that they can go figure this shit out themselves.
Yeah.
Like too many times, like people get caught in a routine of they can just always feed on somebody else. They can always just dump all their shit on somebody else. They can always just, they always have a safe space to go to, and which is not themselves. It's like, you always have a safe space to go to, but first you got to figure it out inside yourself.
You have to be your own safe space. As much as possible. As much as you possibly can.
I think you really have to show up for yourself every day.
Every day.
Like, don't even let it get to a point where you gotta just like randomly book a trip to Virginia for a week and leave your girlfriend behind. I love you, Shannon, by the way. But yeah, like kind of show up for yourself in little parts every day. So,
but see, even you doing that is showing up for yourself. You recognize that I need to go do this, so I'm gonna go do this.
For sure.
And like we love having you here, and we know,
of course,
like you always have a place here. Like so, it's just I don't know, man. Some people just really need to just take a look in the fucking mirror and figure it the fuck out.
Because it's only gonna get crazier out here. I hope y'all see it's gonna get crazy. And if you're not,
these next 5 years are gonna be next 5 to 10 years are gonna be some really interesting times on this planet. Not even just this country.
Yeah, everywhere.
Has anybody found themselves using AI a little bit more recently?
I still have not gotten into it at all.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm full in now.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Like I've seen like so many issues. Just even like small shit that doesn't really matter, but like it's difficult to kind of figure out.
Yeah.
That's really useful.
That's only when I use it.
Tool.
Yeah.
You know, it's just don't use ChatGPT like Google.
Yeah.
But really get after something that's difficult to maneuver. And I find it's very helpful in those areas, especially. You know, it's
like I'll give you an example. When we shot the last video for CJ, I asked ChatGPT, we're using this kind of camera with this kind of lens during this time of day. What settings, what profile settings, like what picture profile, all of that should I use so that we get the best shot possible? Because that's all I wanted at the end of the day was for us to get the best shot possible.
Right.
It gave us the exact settings and the video.
Yeah.
turned out incredible.
Yeah. I mean, you giving away the goods right there too. And
well, if you ain't caught it by now, then I mean that's old. That's old stuff. You should have already been using it for that.
For sure.
I think it's cool to see. I just haven't gotten into it yet.
Yeah.
A part of me, it's a tool, yes, and a part of me hasn't fully accepted that yet. And I'm being stubborn, but part of me feels like I'm cheating, that's not the case, I know. But like, I personally feel better knowing that I cooked something up without having to use it. It's just a feeling for me, and I just haven't. And I know that these types of tools can help me advance and progress in a lot of ways, but I just haven't gotten on board yet. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll just give you I'll give you my back thinking on it. We had a limited window of time so that we could shoot this. So I was like, instead of us wasting time trying to lock in settings on the fly, let's get these things locked in so that we have the most amount of time to shoot so that we can get the best shots possible rather than sitting there fumbling through the ISO, fumbling through the white balance and all that. If it just gave me the white balance, the ISO, all that stuff, we can plug it in. So now when we go outside, all we have to do is shoot at that point.
Yeah. No, I mean that's amazing. And
I'm really I've really like ramped up my AI usage based on this idea that at some point, probably sooner than we think, we're going to establish like an artificial like general intelligence.
Right.
And we currently have no idea how to go forward doing this safely.
Right.
So, and the best case scenario I've seen is for us to like merge with it.
Sure.
And that's kind of an abstract thought, but yeah. So like I'm starting to I'm like nice to it.
Yeah.
I don't like
you tell it thanks afterwards.
Siri, you bitch.
Yeah.
Like nah. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking about going forward.
It's crazy because I have also
scary stuff.
I have also found myself when it like gives me the thing, I'll give it feedback and be like, thanks, this was really helpful.
Yeah.
And then it'll give you back this is what I'm designed to do. Like it's no problem. If you ever need anything else, I'm right here for you. So it's like
it's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
It's so wild, bro.
It's wild stuff to think about.
Yeah.
Like it's really like at our doorstep.
Yeah.
And I think we need to I've had some really good thoughts about this like a month ago. I wish I would have written it down. But yeah, we really need to think about how we interact with AI going into the future because it's going to happen. There's no way unless we like blow ourselves up first or
everything just crashes.
Or or which the least likely is that we just stop progressing.
Yeah. Everybody's just gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what?
Never mind.
AI, nah.
Never mind. I'm good.
I mean, we're way too far. We're too far gone at this point.
No, man. The possibilities are too juicy for us to.
Speaking of AI, you know who really needs to amp up their AI?
Who?
Tesla.
Oh yeah. I don't know what it is, bro. It's so cool, bro. The concept is cool, but it's just some functionality things that I just can't grasp my brain around, bro.
We had a time.
Yeah.
We had a time with that.
We barely made it to Richmond. Like barely made it, 60 miles up the road.
Yeah, I didn't realize like how fast those batteries just drain.
Yeah. And like I said, AJ was saying is if you use heat.
I didn't even take any of that into account.
Winter.
But that's what I'm saying. It should already be functional enough to withstand all of that.
The car is supposed to be a safe place in winter because you can go in and heat up and whatever.
But then like playing the music is like another thing that's like, and then the volume that it's at, it's like,
and they're so expensive. So it's like it should be able to do all of this.
It can drive itself,
literally. That makes no sense. But they're cool though. They're fun.
They are fun.
Cool. They look cool.
They're comfortable too.
Nice.
They are very comfortable cars.
They're very attractive, very nice cars.
For sure.
Inside out.
Yeah. That shit just blew my mind though. I was like,
I just knew we were good to get there and back.
Yeah, me too.
Like I didn't think I would need to charge the battery until I go turn the rental back in.
Yeah, me
it's
too.
like, nah, bro. Like, I think it's on 4% right now coming back from Richmond. It's like, y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it. I'm not built for that.
Not yet.
Still on gas.
Facts. And I'm cool with that. But nah, man, life is good though.
Life is so good.
Life is really good. A lot of good things on the way. I got a lot. I think I have at least 7 albums in the tuck right now this year that are to be completed. So it's gonna be a really fruitful year.
You said 7?
Yeah, I think the number is 7, and like 4 or 5 of those are collab albums, and then like 3 of my own, and then whatever. Because there's always a random album that just happens. There was like 2 random albums that just came out last year, but right now we're looking at 7. So
and there's some other things cooking up too.
Oh yeah. They'll find out about that.
Yeah, you're prolific.
Yeah, I'll try, man.
What do you see any like sort of strategic benefits to putting out so much music? Not that that kind of sounds like you're just putting out stuff. It's like all quality music.
No, I get what you mean.
With all your stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate it. No, I get it.
Do you like, as far as like having a catalog, or are you ever thinking about approaching some larger business apparatus with a catalog?
I've had those thoughts before. I've done that when I was working with Green Tea out in LA. We were working on some things, but like I was just seeing the field of music and like what's going on, and to me it's like the blessing is I have a catalog and it can work, but I kind of want to go around and do other things and work with larger entities that isn't just about my catalog. And I think some of the things that are happening, I want to find another way in, because I think music is really, unfortunately, like dead right now. Like it really is. The streaming that killed music, in my opinion. If you're really trying to like,
I think the monetary part of music is probably at the lowest it's been.
Yeah.
But I would say the quality of music that people are putting out right now is in a good space.
Yeah, that's what I mean monetarily. Like not music itself. The music business.
Yeah.
But I was just talking to Hearn about this. I'm glad you asked me that. I was just talking to him because y'all know how I think. Like to me, it's just more important to get this stuff out in order to help someone else. Like that's always been my angle. And I was just talking to
for you too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was talking to Hearn, and I was like, "Yo," I think I texted him. I was like, "Yo, Ball don't lie too?" ? And he sent me back a text that was not like Hearn, and I was like, I had to check on bro, but he was like, Hearn's never texted me like this, and it wasn't aggressive. He was just like, honestly, bro, I can't even think about that right now. Like I gotta focus in on XYZ and what I want to do next, my next move, blah 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 blah. Rightfully so, 100%.
For sure.
So then I called him and I was like, first of all, is everything okay? You good? He was like, yeah, I'm just trying to strategize. I've been thinking a lot about what you told me during your time here and just being intentional with everything. And I was letting him know, it's also, I think, a good thing to be intentional with just like building a catalog as well. And like a Ball Don't Lie too, with what the first one did, I think can be very good for our community. And I was like,
just the brand in general.
Just try to think about it from that aspect, like that being attached to 8044 Club, the reception is going to get, who's going to be inspired in our own circle. And he was like, man, I didn't think about it like that. But I was like, we don't have to force it. If there's things you want to focus on, absolutely. And I love that I had an effect for you to be thinking about being intentional, but that doesn't mean you have to stop creating and stop putting out catalogs as well. You know, you build different plans. Like if you have a plan, absolutely. But you can still, you can still cook up. And I think I'm a true testament of that with as the volume of projects that's been going on. But business wise, I have plays in my head that aren't really focused around my catalog. And I think when those plays work out, my catalog is going to help that out a lot, I feel. So that's kind of where I am mentally. And I know 7 albums sounds obnoxious, but it's just stuff. This is stuff that's just been bottled up that, you know what I'm saying? Just like, so.
And it's not just like 7 albums of CJ the Prophet all the way through. You know what I mean? Like it's a medley of music.
Absolutely.
It's not just
7
albums, 10 tracks each, 70 songs. CJ the Prophet. You know what I mean? Like
exactly, bro. And that's our brand. That's what we've been about, and so I'm gonna keep riding that hill until I die, bro. That's what I'm about
for sure.
And I'm gonna live and breathe that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Since we were talking about Hearn, what is the process of making music with Hearn like?
It's easy. I'll start with that. It's very practical. The first time for Ball Don't Lie 2, I was living in Richmond, so we did a lot of that stuff. And then because we're both producers as well, it's literally just sending beat packs to each other. And then we'll FaceTime and this is what I freestyle to this, and then it just kind of takes legs from there. But I love working with Hearn. He's so like open-minded to certain things because Hearn has a lane that his sound that he's comfortable with, and we all know Hearn is amazing at that. And I try to bring in like a different sound. Like the last song on the last album, I did a lot of singing on, and I know he's been wanting to get into that, but like he hasn't really yet. So I try to push him in a different direction, and he does that for me with my pen. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of push each other artistically more than anything, and don't like settle.
But he's still not writing anything down, right?
No, he does right. He does. Right. Sometimes he freestyles, but depending on the caliber of the song, sometimes it's just exercise.
Yeah.
But then other times it's like, oh, hold on, we can.
I'll never forget that first time I saw him cook up in a virtual DJ.
Yeah, bro. He's a wizard.
Wizard, man.
He's really a wizard, bro.
I had never seen anybody cook up a beat in virtual DJ.
Yeah, no, he like stretches those frequencies out and just gets in there, and I'm like, you got it, dog. You got it. But no, man, we got some good stuff on. I think it's gonna be a great. No, I know it's gonna be a great.
Definitely
year.
Gonna be a great year.
I really do feel it. Just got to get through this little funk and this weather right now, but it's gonna be.
I know.
Fall out.
Yeah. I'm gonna start working on some like brand deals for us because I think we're at that next tier. Like we've done like what I would say the beginner phase,
right?
And I think the next thing for us is to start, even if it's just spamming like emails and people out and be like, hey, this is what we do. Leave a link.
Yeah,
we would love to promote your brand, and based on what the brand is, you know what I mean? Just try to connect with as many people as possible. Cause I think we're at that level now that we can confidently do that stuff and do it the right way.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Dude, I think with what you both have, like what you both bring to the table, that should be enticing for anybody to, try to come in and
I agree.
I know this is initially like your Fairly Decent podcast is initially your thing, but considering this, collaboration, you guys are always working together now. So like, yeah, especially with his catalog and with like Hot for Pizza, with your having garnered like as much attention as you have,
right?
And like just like the product, the merch, the topics, the everything, like. Yeah, no.
I think we have something special here
for sure,
and that includes you. That includes everybody that's been a part of this. Like, this is not just a me thing. This is not just a me and CJ thing. This whole thing that we've built has, honestly been like a whole family experience. And everybody that we've had on, I would consider family, and I would consider them a part of this thing that we have going on. So if you've ever been on here, just know you'll always have an invitation back.
For sure.
That's a lifetime pass, because I mean we've passed on people that maybe just wanted to promote something just for the sake of promoting their own thing and not really caring about what we have like going on.
Yeah.
Like people actively admitting, yeah, I've never listened to the podcast, but I would love to be on. And it's like, okay, well,
yeah,
you've already just showed that you could care less about like what we have going on, and it's more about that little number that sits in the corner of the bottom of the video. Like, you know what I mean? And so if anybody's ever been on here, just know that we consider you family. You have a lifetime pass. But I think this year we're going to do a lot more. I will say that more. That's a good word for it. We've built a foundation, and I think we've figured it out at this point. We just maybe have to put some things into place, but I think in terms of like foundation and just getting this whole thing together and cutting this on and recording, like I think that we have like good conversation, good dialect. We know what we're doing at this point. Like it's not really a thing anymore. That whereas like at the beginning we thought we had to have like a zillion topics written on a board, and we had to like actively be switching topics, and like we were just, I mean, we were figuring it out.
Literally.
Were just figuring it out as we go.
Yeah, I was just telling CJ how it's still wild to me that like I'll be just scrolling on YouTube or something like that, and then I'll get one of y'all's shorts, and like it's one thing to like y'all say you put out a video, and it's one thing to tap into that video
for sure
specifically and watch it, but like for you not even to be looking for it
when
it comes up in that format, it's so cool to me.
I think it
trips me out when I see that.
I think that's one thing that's helped us probably the most, at least in the past like 4 months, has just been when we do this, we have a regiment now where we get the clips loaded up and then just load them up like every other day or every day, so that no matter what, the algorithm is always circulating content, whether it be old content, new content. It's always circulating something that has our name attached to it.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This year's gonna be a good year, man.
Yo, for sure. Oh, for sure. I don't doubt it at all. It's just some big plays coming up, man.
I wish we could talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything you can say about getting content, about content circulation that might help somebody else that's trying to do exactly what you're doing right now?
Yes. If I had to give somebody advice, and this is one of those things that
you don't have to give any proprietary like secrets or anything like that. But
no, I mean the game is the game at this point. So I mean, if you don't know the game at this point, then
true. I
can put you on the game. There's enough eats out here for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody can eat out here. Like there's an unlimited amount of monetary gain. So I mean, my biggest thing would be, it doesn't always have to be recording a video every single day, but when you record a video, and we've preached this from day one, make it a quality product, make it intentional, make everything you do intentional, whether it be you put out a video once a week, once a month, whatever the case may be, make it intentional to your brand, then attach that brand to something. Attach it to something that you can wear.
Yeah.
Something that you can see. Yeah. Something physical, whether it be clothes, stickers, whatever you do, attach it to something so that you have something to hold on to, you have something to look at. And then my other thing would just be, as corny as it sounds, man, you got to play the game when it comes to these titles and thumbnails. Like, if you ever go through like our shorts, and you look at like the descriptions and the titles, they're always like super clickbaity.
Yeah.
Because like that's what the YouTube algorithm loves. Yeah. It's like when you type in something like, "Oh my God, I couldn't believe he said this."
Yeah.
I mean, that gets thrown into the algorithm so fast, and it gets circulated so fast. And
it'd be like, "I have to poo."
Or it could be like a dope clip. It could be like something super dope, but it's like, "Oh my God, I couldn't believe he said this." Like, so you have to play the game in that sense. And, as as corny as it sounds, like our biggest video is the one we did with Kai, and the thumbnail for it was the photoshopped Three Stooges faces of me, CJ, and Kai on the Three Stooges.
Yeah,
I thought that was brilliant.
Brilliant, right? Yeah, and so like it's those like little things that, you know, like when you see it on a surface level, it's like, God, that shit is like kind of cringe.
right.
But once you get to know the person like behind the product,
Yeah.
it becomes less cringy. Yeah, like if somebody's like doing cringe stuff on camera, and it just becomes cringe. But if you're doing dope stuff behind the camera and you're just attaching it to something that people are going to click on, the variables are going to
literally playing the game.
Yeah, playing the game.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen Joe Rogan do that stuff with the photo, with the just like the wacky Photoshop, like superimposing your face on some stuff like that. It's funny and it's like engaging.
It draws you in. It definitely draws you in. It does it to all of us. We all experience it.
Like I sent that before I put the video out. I sent the thumbnail I sent it in the Discord, and then I sent it in like a family group text, and the response was the exact same. They're like, "Oh my God, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch this."
I sent it to the group chat with them too.
Yeah.
And then the GTA one too, and they were all
the GTA one was funny too.
I'm saving this forever.
Did you use AI to make that?
Yeah, it's just literally there's a program that's just like a face swap program that you can use either in Canva, or you can use it like just through the tool itself, and you can just literally take an image. And then what I did was I went on CJ's Facebook and Kai's Facebook and downloaded or saved a picture that was a clear face picture, and then all you do is just upload the 3 pictures, and it just automatically face swapped it onto it. So it kept all of the original image except for
that GTA one was wild.
Actually, I'm gonna throw the GTA one up.
Yo, that joint violated me crazy, bro. I was like, bro, come on.
Oh wait, I was smooth in that one.
No, my dude was.
I was
wild,
smooth in that
bro.
one.
Nah, I was like, nah.
That's why I violated myself in the Three Stooges one.
I love the Three Stooges one.
I know
that one's perfect.
I've done it with my cats. You know, just made like album covers. Like, make a dope album cover for my cats. And, like, make sure they're iced out and like so it's just like totally useless,
right?
But like just fun. But it's also like that's another tool.
And it's the time that we live in. Like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you could have got away with a blank background with just text, like on the thumbnail. Yeah. And as long as the text 100%. Was engaging, then it's like cool. Now, I mean, you have to go one layer further, and you have to provide something more to look at.
Yeah. I remember having this conversation. Well, it wasn't really a full conversation, but I think we were just like playing Call of Duty or something. I was talking to Jake about, because they're always giving me shit about like being on Xbox, and they like, you know, you need to get a PS5, and it's an aesthetic choice because it's like kind of a minimal thing. And you know, Jacob mentioned something about like, isn't maximalism the new? And you know, of course, he's a few years younger than me, so he's naturally a little bit more in tune. But that does seem to align with like, now you can't just have an engaging title. You got to have like imagery. You got to attack from all sides, bro. Which is, you know, total maximalism.
Literally.
What helps is like, again,
shout out to Jake,
attaching the shorts to the video, because 90% of the time people are going to come across the shorts before they come across the video.
Yeah.
So that's why we always leave a link to the video in the title of the short. So once you see the short, I can just automatically click and then go watch the video.
Right.
So I think it's a whole lot of factors that are really easy. Like once you get into like a routine of it, it's just kind of figuring out like where you fit into the system. I mean, everything we do here is authentic. So like wherever we fit into the system is where we're going to fit in. We don't do anything that's like super out of the box, or like we don't do pranks, or like we don't do anything like that. So like where we fit into the system is where we're supposed to fit in anyway. So it's not a forced thing.
Yeah.
That would be my biggest thing, is don't force anything.
Right. And it's still not, I refuse to do anything that's like gimmicky.
Yeah.
And it's still not that. It doesn't cross that line either. So I think that's super cool how we're utilizing it to like our advantage.
Right.
To highlight the authenticity of the things that we do. I think that's really cool. It's cool to see, and it's clearly helping out. So
Yeah,
I think that's one thing that stands out about this podcast because, like, yeah, we have topics, but a lot of times we're kind of just shooting the shit, and
it's conversation that we would have regardless whether
Yeah.
these mics were on or not.
I think
Yeah.
that's the best part. It just makes it more comfortable too.
For sure.
You know, because you got to, whatever the topics are, you got to pick a side and draw up opinions and
Yeah.
you know, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Same things everyone's talking about. It's like, we don't even talk about that stuff in our day-to-day lives. So like, you know what I'm saying? I like being able to just chop it up like that. I think that's where you get the jewelry at, in my opinion.
I think there is certain things that we would touch though, like when J. Cole puts an album out.
Oh, for sure. But we would be talking about that in real life too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
Authentic.
that type of stuff. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even though everybody's going to be talking about it, we
Yeah.
would be already be talking about it. Anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or just jump in the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
With our own way about doing it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes it's not a bad thing to just ride a wave.
Yeah, no, at all.
No, not at all.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's
If you force yourself into the wave,
Yeah.
it's something that look, I have a thing about pop culture. I love pop culture. I think it's something that connects the masses,
same.
right? I remember, 15 years ago there was this whole hipster thing. Can you say hipster on
For sure.
YouTube now?
You
But
can
yeah, just to be into like really niche things and like anything that was popular was just bad taste
Yeah.
or
Right.
whatever. I love popular shit.
Yeah, me
Word.
too. If I could get him to do it, we would be talking about like Cardi B and Offset like once a month or something like just stuff like that, like just like what people are doing, like Diddy trial or like
Yeah.
the stuff that like is something that like maybe might mean something to us just because it has affected our childhood in some way, like any of that R. Kelly stuff, like any of this like Epstein stuff, like
Yeah.
with the people that are involved. Okay, Cardi B and Offset was a horrible example. Like
Yeah,
of the pop culture things, the things that are going on, J. Cole putting out an album or
Yeah.
like Dot winning a Grammy over the clips, like stuff like that
Yeah.
like readily affects our everyday conversation, like stuff like that.
well, Prophet follows his own wave, and you can't get him to not do that, which is
Yeah.
what frustrates me about you, but is why I love you for
Right.
sure.
Word.
Because he doesn't budge.
No, I don't.
He doesn't budge.
I get that from my dad.
For sure.
That's just
Well, that's
me.
because your name is Craig.
Yeah, that's just me literally growing in to be the same person as him. So I've accepted that about myself, and
And we've accepted it about you too.
yeah,
So
it is what it is.
We love you for it.
we
Word,
do.
man.
We just like are always gonna try to poke you a little bit. Like
I'm
when
gonna
CJ
do it.
when CJ's ready to get off the game. They ain't no.
I'm out, bro.
I can't count how many times I've been like, oh, let's run one more, and he's like disconnected.
Yeah.
It's like no,
with no nothing, just off.
Like,
I am
all right,
done.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe let's run one. Click.
At least I say bye now. I've gotten better at that.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, but
It's not the point.
Still not giving me what I want. Nah, man, this has been a
that's great though. That's great. I love that.
Yeah, man.
I
Yeah.
love that about you.
Appreciate it, bro.
I'm gonna sneak it in one day though. I'm just gonna like throw it in there. He's gonna have no choice but to talk about it one day.
Oh, there's a choice. It's always a choice.
He'll just hit you.
We can get awkward real fast.
No, we still got the audio on the camera. We'll just talk on that. Nah, this has been a hell of a conversation though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This has
It's
been
refreshing,
such a
bro.
great podcast.
Hell
And
yeah.
gee, I don't know how long you're staying. I mean, you just walked in on the podcast, so I don't know.
Right.
I'll be around for a little bit.
Okay, cool.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, that's always cool with me.
Yeah.
I was just thirsty. I just wanted to
Okay, cool.
see
Well,
see you had anything in this fridge.
well, we love seeing you,
I love being seen.
and we love having you. I love being had.
I was like, are you gonna do it?
No, I'm happy to be here. Happy to be
Yeah.
here. I love you guys.
I almost got him out
We've
fucking
got
with him.
like this is decades of friendship sitting
For
in
sure.
a room together.
This is
have a
two
conversation.
This is two podcasts back to back with decades of friendship.
I love it, bro.
This might be like the new theme. Like, don't bring anybody on unless it's been like a 20-year friendship.
That's the password.
Yeah.
Jingle bells,
man.
Batman smells.
This has been amazing. Does anybody have anything else?
Nah, man. Everybody keep pushing through, man. You know
Always.
me. I'm gonna always push that out there, bro. Keep pushing through. Y'all not alone.
I'm gonna let you outro this one.
We all feeling it. You let me outro.
Yeah, you're gonna outro it.
Well, I mean, if nobody has anything else.
No, I'm good, man. Just everybody stay up. Everybody stay positive. Keep doing like all the positive shit you're doing, all the negative shit you're doing. Cut that shit out. Figure it out.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
For sure, bro. Life is good, man.
Life is good.
Life is good. Well, yeah, this is CJ. My man JP right here. We got G in town once again. This is the Fairly Decent Podcast, and we'll be back soon, man. Peace.